What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we got a pretty fun one. We're getting the race car ready to go racing. And if you don't know anything about this car, it's a older style Trans Am car. If you don't know what that is, you can basically refer to it as a Nascar. It's got a 350 Chevy crate motor, 6-piston Willwood disc brakes. It's got a clutchless transmission made by Jericho. And it's a pretty fun car, but we're getting ready to go take it out on the track. So we've got our new rubber we're going to be throwing on. Obviously, you can see we got to put the front end on, we got to put the nose on. So we're going to get started and get to work, and hopefully pretty soon this thing will be ready to hit the track. So let's get to it. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, as you can see behind us, or maybe can't see, we have got the nose attached. So now we will be throwing on a fresh set of tires so we can get some stickiness on the track. So let's go ahead and grab a fresh set. Now, you guys might want to know what the torque spec is on these. If you can see here, this gun goes up to number 3, and whatever the highest number is on yours, that's going to be your torque spec. Well, that's just gonna about take care of that. Now, I know there's some of you out there losing your mind, so we're gonna take care of that with a torque wrench a little later on. Make sure they're good. Okay, so we got her all cleaned up and polished up. So we're gonna roll her outside here and fire it up, and hopefully it still runs. So let's go ahead and roll it out. Throw her in neutral here. Oh, it's not light. It's not light. Oh, man, oh man. Man, oh man. Let's try and get her outside here a little bit. Okay, get a block of wood. Throw that under there. Start it up and see if it runs. Flip our power on. Flip this. And see if it'll start without pumping the gas. Pretty good. Go ahead and let it idle here for a minute. A little smoky, but that's okay. Definitely sounds healthy. Okay, we're all loaded up here, ready to head out and hit the track tomorrow. So hopefully everything goes smoothly, we'll see, but we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Okay, you guys are currently looking into the future. We have made it back from the track day. Everything went really well. The only negative is we had a little front end damage. It's nothing bad, it's just the fiberglass is beat up. It was already not so great, but a couple things at the track day did not go so well. So let's get into a few. And the other thing that went super well was the transmission shifted better than I could ever imagine. I've never driven a straight cut gear transmission where you're shifting without the clutch, but as you guys will see in the racing footage, it went really, really well. But let's talk about the things that didn't go so well. So, as you know, we're taking this thing to a track day, and there are rules. There's decibel limits on how loud your car can be. I've raced this thing with SCCA, I've taken it to track days before. I've never had any issue with it being too loud. The limit for this track day was 103 decibels, which is very common, and all the SCCA races are the same, and all the other track days I've been to are the same limit. And all of a sudden, I blew that out of the water. It was like, they said they clocked me at 107, 110, and I don't know. I guess that's their rules, but we ended up getting sent home early. But it just sucks because race cars are loud. I don't know. Get over it. But that's just how things are. So We ended up getting kicked out early. I didn't get as much footage as I really hoped to, but we still got a lot. And I went for a ride in my buddy's BMW Spec E30, and I ended up losing my lunch, so that's kind of a funny moment we had. But unfortunately, the weekend ended kind of early. It's a track day, and they have their own rules, and you gotta follow them. But come on, guys, race cars are loud. Why don't we just accept that fact? And the track we're at is Thunder Hill Raceway in Willows, California, and there's nothing out there. You're out in the middle of nowhere. You got the cows out there. That's the only neighbors you're gonna disturb. But it's a track day and it's their rules, so unfortunately that's just how things go, and we'll live with it. But let's go ahead and get into some racing footage. We didn't get as much as we like, but we definitely got some fun stuff, so let's take a look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize to you guys now. This is session 1 we're heading out into, and I kind of had the camera mounted a little low, so you can't get as good of a view. I fixed that for the later sessions, but just want to say sorry now. And then also, listen to that gear whine. So here's the session where I end up getting black flagged. I just felt like I was starting to get on a roll when they decided my car was too loud. So they ended this session early, and that was the end of our weekend. But I hope you guys enjoy all this, and hope you guys enjoy the sound, because I really think that this car sounds good. Straight cut gears and all.
coming.
Oh,
I'm sorry, sir. You are done for the day.
it's all right. Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed what little time you had out in the track today. Sorry.
I can't believe it. Maybe SCCA just ignores it.
Maybe we didn't pay enough money for them to ignore it today.
Huh?
Maybe we didn't pay them enough money to ignore it today. Our threshold's 103.
Yeah, but I'm just curious because SCCA's never yelled at me.
Okay, maybe they buy the hot day of 108. You can get up to 108.
No, it's 103, but maybe I don't know. Who knows? Obviously, I'm over.